Yeah, there's a customer, they got a train unit that's 10-year-old. It's still just under warranty, and I couldn't find the 410 leak on it. It's about a couple pound a year leak, and looking and looking and looking prompted me to do the leak detector testing to find the best leak detector, because I tried it. H10B totally missed it. Infocon D-Tech Select totally missed it. And we got the Fieldpiece SRL8 here. It's getting a pretty decent hit on the line set, coming right out of the house there. And it's not the foam, which you know, there's some expanded foam there. That seemed to be the line set. So let's go look inside. Okay, so I'm digging into the line set in the wall here, and the leak is getting bigger the further that I dig, and it's not the foam. Right here you can see a fresh piece of foam cut open, so we're starting to get hits there. I didn't get a hit on the insulation, you know, right here, but I did get the hit on the outside of the house insulation. And then when I walked into the house, it did set off the leak detector also. Okay, so you see how the bubble's forming?
Yeah.
And now this nuke will evaporate. The bubble is right, you can see right there. That's the soap bubbles forming from the leak. And you see there, I covered that on there. And this system, it's low on refrigerant now, and I had to, I gassed it up about 6 months ago, and it was low then. And then, yeah, you moved here a few years ago, right? So you don't know how often it was being added.
Yeah, May of 2010.
Yeah.
Last year was the first
that,
time.
That would have been from day one. You know, that leak, that's not, there wasn't any rubbing or corrosion or anything. It just, you know, was a defect in the copper, which is, like I said, rare. It's going to be the second one in 20 years. You see a leak, because they make the copper really thick. I mean, it's literally, not an eighth, but it's over a 16th inch, versus the copper in these units is really thin.
Yeah.
And that's not just to save money, they get better efficiency. It actually trained using the aluminum foil, you know, right there. And the aluminum is a totally different manufacturing process, which doesn't have impurities because they use electrolysis to make it. So there you can see the leak bubbles are forming again. Wish I had a microscope. You could see it in a foamy little froth. Can't really zoom in anymore. Okay, here I wanted to show at 200 parts per billion, this leak detector picks up refrigerant in the house. And because I'm sure there's more than that one pinhole on that copper. And so I noticed this when I walked in. As soon as I walk in, I'm getting a pretty decent hit in the house. And then the leak detector will restabilize to the higher concentration of refrigerant.